The feud between Moneybagg Yo and Big 30, a tale of loyalty, loss, and the streets of Memphis. Memphis is more than just a city. It's a vibe, a culture, a place where music and life blend into something raw, real, and unapologetic. It's where blues meets hustle, where struggle meets art, and where the rap game is as cutthroat as the streets that birthed it. In this city of contrasts, two of its brightest stars, Moneybagg Yo and Big 30, have taken center stage in a feud that's as complex as it is tragic. But let's be clear, this isn't just another rap beef. It's a layered story of loyalty, betrayal, street politics, and the unshakable weight of personal loss. To fully understand how we got here, we have to start at the beginning, before the diss tracks, before the accusations, before the streets started choosing sides. If you've ever been to Memphis, or even just listened to its music, you know it's a city that doesn't sugarcoat reality. The streets here don't just create rap stars, they forge survivors. For years, Memphis has been home to some of the most iconic voices in hip-hop, from the legendary 3-6 Mafia to Young Dolph, who built his empire on sheer independence. For artists in Memphis, making it isn't just about talent. It's about outlasting the grind, navigating the politics of the streets, and staying alive long enough to enjoy the success. That's the world Moneybagg Yo and Big 30 were born into, a world where loyalty isn't just valued, it's the currency of survival. DeMario DeWayne White Jr., better known as Moneybagg Yo, didn't just stumble into success. Coming up in South Memphis, he had to fight for everything. From dropping mixtapes in the early 2010s to performing at local clubs, Moneybagg built his reputation brick by brick. His music told stories of the hustle, of late nights and close calls, of ambition mixed with danger. What set Moneybagg apart wasn't just his grind, but his ability to connect with listeners on a deeper level. He had the uncanny ability to take his real-life struggles and turn them into hits. Songs like Relentless Again and Federal weren't just tracks, they were windows into his world. But it was his signing to Yo Gotti's collective music group, CMG, that really changed the game. Teaming up with one of Memphis's most established names gave Moneybagg a platform he could only dream of. CMG wasn't just a label, it was a powerhouse, and Moneybagg quickly became one of its biggest stars. Still, the streets of South Memphis never stopped whispering. Before CMG, Moneybagg had ties to Young Mob, a crew deeply entrenched in the city's street politics. His decision to join Yo Gotti, who had a long, bloody feud with Young Mob, was seen by some as a betrayal, and in Memphis, betrayals are rarely forgiven. Rodney Lamont Wright Jr., better known as Big 30, came up in Whitehaven, Memphis, a neighborhood with its own share of struggles and stories. For Big 30, rap wasn't just an art form, it was a lifeline. Big 30 found his voice alongside Pooh Shiesty, his childhood friend and collaborator. Together, they were a force of nature, two young, hungry rappers whose chemistry couldn't be denied. While Pooh Shiesty gained early attention for his raw delivery and high-energy tracks, Big 30 held his own with hard-hitting bars that showcased his street credibility. Their rise was meteoric, and soon the duo caught the attention of Gucci Mane, who signed them to his 1017 label. But Big 30 didn't stop there. He joined Moneybagg Yo's Bread Gang label, aligning himself with one of the city's biggest names. On paper, it looked like a win-win. Big 30 got a platform, and Moneybagg gained a talented new artist to solidify his roster. But as the old saying goes, not all that glitters is gold. To understand the fallout between Moneybagg Yo and Big 30, you have to understand the role of Nusky. As Big 30's cousin and a member of Bread Gang, Nusky was more than just family. He was a glue that held things together. Nusky wasn't just respected for his music, he was respected for his street reputation. In Memphis, where credibility is everything, Nusky's name carried weight. But in January 2022, tragedy struck. Nusky was shot and killed, leaving a void that couldn't be filled. For Big 30, Nusky's death wasn't just a personal loss, it was a turning point. He channeled his grief into music, releasing the track Nusky Living, where he vowed to keep his cousin's name alive. But behind the scenes, tensions were brewing. When Moneybagg Yo didn't attend Nusky's funeral, it sent a message that Big 30 couldn't ignore. In his eyes, this wasn't just an absence, it was a betrayal. And in the world they came from, loyalty isn't negotiable. Big 30 began airing his frustrations through his music, dropping lyrics that hinted at Moneybagg's lack of loyalty. "You didn't even show up for the funeral. Guess you ain't slide, 'cause it ain't what you used to do." The cracks in their bond were becoming impossible to ignore. In the rap game, words are weapons, and both Moneybagg Yo and Big 30 came armed. As their relationship deteriorated, the music became the battleground. Big 30 didn't hold back, accusing Moneybagg of being disconnected from the streets and prioritizing fame over loyalty. His diss tracks were filled with cutting lines aimed directly at his former mentor. "You traded real for a spotlight, forgot where you came from when the money got tight." Moneybagg Yo, never one to back down, fired back with his own lyrical jabs. He dismissed Big 30's accusations as clout chasing and took shots at his career. "Talkin' tough, but your buzz been gone, mad at me 'cause you can't stand alone." The back and forth wasn't just about music, it was personal, and as the diss tracks piled up, so did the tension. While the beef has brought attention to both artists, it has also come at a cost. Lives have been lost, friendships have been broken, and the streets of Memphis have grown more divided. The murder of Big 30's friend, Cheese Dollar, in 2024 reignited rumors of retaliation, adding another layer of tragedy to the story. These losses serve as a sobering reminder of the real-world consequences of rap beefs tied to street politics. At its core, the feud between Moneybagg Yo and Big 30 is a cautionary tale. Both artists have the potential to use their platforms for good, but for peace to be achieved, both sides need to step back and reflect on what's truly important. Is the feud worth the lives it's costing? Is it worth the pain it's causing their city? Memphis has always been a city of fighters, but it deserves better. The feud between Moneybagg Yo and Big 30 isn't just about two rappers. It's about a city caught in the crossfire of ambition and loyalty, music and violence. The hope is that both can rise above their differences and set an example for the next generation of artists before it's too late.